Dr. Michael Magoha and your beautiful wife, who I met. Michael, I have nothing to say. It's your turn now.
Hi. Oh, wow. There are so many people here. Clergy, distinguished guests, fellow mourners. If I could have your attention for a bit. I've been struggling to come here, but this time I do realize I prayed for this, and I realized He would want me to say something. So this wouldn't be for me. This would be what He would want me to tell you at this point. And it might offend some, it might be boring for others, but you'll know that it's coming from Him. So, the first thing I keep hearing, you know this is not supposed to be a political event, but the reason is people forget the reason why my father would say that. It's because deep down, and it has been said before, he believed everybody was the same. And he thought things like politics, tribe, all of that stopped people from being the best version of themselves. He thought that if anybody ever focused on that, they forgot on just doing what they're supposed to do and being the best version of themselves. So that's one thing I'm happy that everybody's here, and you can tell, those who remember him, those who spend time with him, they always say it always comes back, and for that, I'm very grateful and very respectful. So that's the first thing. There are two things I have to say. Sorry, let me calm down. So there are three types of knowledge. There's explicit knowledge. This is where somebody has to tell you directly what to do. This is what you expect all the time. Somebody comes and tells you, do this, do this, do this, and you think you'll be learning. The second is implicit knowledge. This you're not told. This you watch, you look around, and you learn what to do. You learn how to react. You learn how to carry yourself. And then the last one, which has really hit me of late, is tacit knowledge. Tacit knowledge, you will be told time and time again by many different people, but you don't realize how important it is until you are there at that time. And that keeps on coming. And I think that was the strength of my father. It's because he was brash, he was straightforward, he was not perfect, but he taught me it doesn't matter what a person is. What matters at the end of the day is what they do. And I'll repeat the same thing that I want you to take back. He always let everybody be the best version of themselves. If he ever saw you be a bit better, he would never let you go back. He would shout at you, he would tell you this, he would challenge you. If anything happened in your life, he completely switched and tried to help you come back up. And with that, he got very many different strange friends, and I think that that's a blessing. And that's the second thing that I want to say. And the last thing which keeps on coming is this idea of shoes to fill, etc. What's very strange is I've known my father through many different phases. But it seems the one that people will remember is the cabinet secretary, because that was the last one towards the end. But I remember of all of his different phases, the things that excited him were never the position. The thing that excited him was the ability to do something. And I remember this story came to me yesterday, and I started smiling. Was the first time the results came out, and he got the call when he found out where number one came from. And I can't remember, it was this young girl. And I remember he was with me at the time, and he was so happy, because it has been said here, it's because he was able to give somebody a chance. And I think that's what needs to be remembered. He believed everybody was the same, and he always believed he would fight to give you the chance to do as much as you can for everyone. And I think everybody should try and remember that as we keep moving. And with the last thing, and this goes to everybody from all walks of life, anybody who's here, and this is the thing I keep hearing his voice that would be telling me to say, is is right now at this point, he wouldn't be too happy that everybody's focusing on the man. He would be happier in people focusing on the deeds. He would know that he was great, but what he would say is this. And he would tell me this. I understand it's well wishes if you keep telling me that I have big shoes to fill. He would laugh because he knows, and he has trained me, that is not the point. The point is for me to do my best, and if I see if I can help, I will try and help and make everybody be equal. I know that's my job. But the point that everybody else is missing, don't focus on him. Focus on what he would want. And what he would want is very simple. I don't have big shoes to fill. We all have big shoes to fill. This is for all of you. Wherever you go, start now. Be honest, try your best, upset people, but be forthright. You don't have to be the best person in the world. You don't have to be the nicest person in the world. But you know what you can do? You can give everybody an equal chance in whatever it is that you do. And if you do that, you will be honoring the memory of Magoha. So thank you all.
I'm going to ask the choir to give us a small interlude of music as I acknowledge what Dr. Michael Magoha has just said. Among the celebrants here, with your permission, is Father Ben Agunga, one of my cousins. Ben, please do stand up. Father Ben Agunga is one of those people that Professor Magoha took to school. And you can see Ben Agunga and the late brother of Professor Arnold Agunga, who we buried 2 years ago. It's the same family. Now, Ben lost both his parents. How old were you? 12. How old were you then?
I was 20.
Yeah, he was a very young boy. I know there's another of his brother and sister who are here. He educated all those four children until now. You have one with a PhD, one is a lawyer, one is a successful business person in Mombasa, and one is a couple.
And then the Luos will excel. Given opportunity, equal opportunity, will excel. So I want to give equality, set a standard for each and every Kenyan child to be able to acquire quality education. And this he did very well. So I am proud to have been associated with Magoha. As you've been told, their mother comes from my village. I used to call him Uduwaya. Uduwaya. And he has been somebody who speaks very, very few words, but he does more things, and what he does has been seen. That's why I'm happy that so many people have come today here to witness his last wedding. And we've given an honor that is given to a Luo hero. Because they also do the same thing in their own country. That if you want to see, you know how this is done. There's a book written by the late Paramount Chief Palmboya, Jadung Madung Otho. How do you mourn him? And that is how we have mourned him today, as a great hero of the Luo community. This place, as we've already been told, is the citadel of education in Luo land. The late Paramount Chief Odera Kango, the pioneer of education here. And because of that, the game people went to school much earlier than other people. And the other time, very proud that in the game we are teeming with intellectuals. People don't throw stones. But if you throw a stone, you're likely to hit a professor or a lawyer. But I think these days other parts of the world have also caught up. But I'm also proud to be a son-in-law here. Okan Gimechinaka, Gimernabi, Geoshenabi, Okamano. Miana Kawuna more, Biromona Bedu Kudukuono, Kawako Wudumrandiga. Oko Wudumrandiga. Kawuono Kawach Mangain. Abulos could sing Machielo. Abulos sing Machielo. Tungeo. Hello? Hello? Ungen TV Nyario. Tungoni Ajula Julu. Tomorrow Lungani Hundwe. Ajula Julu Kivina Jula Julu Mola. Todo Otemonango. Okosiemo. No Niso Kamano. To Hunde Beriambo. Hunde Beriambo. Ajula Julu Incho Bacho Nisu Kumano Yulue. To Hunde Bende. Okoye Hunde Bewacho. Hunde Bewacho Koso. Emma Mian Kadwana Los Kawuno Kawi Wadu Pudiamen Tikonena Ye Miakori Waikodi Okamano Tokano Pudamen Kosu Okano Pudamen Tokano Pudamen Okanewai Okanewai Tokanena Modi Okano Kakopin Okano Kakopin Abu Rosu Kudu Bangela, Mange preaching. Ana wacho, Jothuro kama wantieni, wana kerekeke. Jawamuno chumotegno. Chumotegno ni kumadu wanu wadhiye. Kamadu wanu wadhiye ni with mutegno. Okodwa jimandoke. Okodwa jimandoke. Uinja Yothurwa. Uinja. Wadi adhiya kaka wadi changen wadi chopu. Tandoke odhi tengi. Jumathundi madana gwothu kende. Uye kamano. Yothurwa uye. Kura muna kawa thuoloni so that I can invite another friend of my brother Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta.